taken great interest in developing echolocation programs for their blind citizens. Then I returned to California. So the point of all of that is that what we began with World Access for the Blind. World Access for the Blind is the company that I founded, and it's the company that is responsible for training and sending instructors throughout the world to train people. What we began 10 years ago has been brought to more than 25 countries. I'm very pleased to see that India is one of them. And growing. And it was done without active promotion on our part. The story has always gone much as Vijay explained. He heard about us. He heard about us from the internet. He heard about us by word of mouth. And then he discovered someone else who happened to know us. In fact, I wrote an article for a journal that was published here in India about disabilities and positive, inspiring stories with respect to disabilities. And that journal wanted to republish an article that was done in a journal called Men's Journal. It was done in the US about me and our work. And she wanted to republish that article in her journal here in India. And she contacted, or I put her in touch with the powers that be at Men's Journal, and they told her, yeah, you can publish the article, but there's going to be a fee. We call it a licensing fee. And our licensing fees can be quite high. So she wrote back and she said that it was prohibitive, it wouldn't work, the fee was too high. And I wrote to Men's Journal and I told them that their licensing fee was ridiculous in a situation like this. And they agreed to allow her to publish the article free of charge. So the point of that is that we were discovered by chance. We were discovered through the internet. We were discovered through a mutual friend or a mutual associate or a mutual partnership. And that tends to be how our work spreads. It tends to spread by word of mouth. It tends to spread by common human interest. And we hope that to continue. Obviously, with the release of this movie, thanks to Vijay and company, we hope and expect that will be greatly empowered, greatly enhanced, greatly moved forward, so that more blind people, and indeed more of all people, can find reason and ability and capacity to claim more freedom in their lives and better share their freedom with others. Are there any questions? I'm happy to take questions. Vikram was delightful. I have to say that in working with Vikram, who was introduced to me as Kenny, that will be his name in the film, I found it very easy to act and interact with him, partly because he made it easy, because he was very pleasant to work with, but partly because I just simply considered him as just another student. So when you see me working with him, you see me working with him in very much a similar fashion that I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of students.
Hi, Simon. Vijay director. It's very important day for us, thaandavam. Trust me, we got learning to share the inspiration for Vikram's character in the film. Thaandavam is coming soon, and we are very happy about the output. We all do a lot of hard work. I'm sure it's going to be. I'm sure to be like this film. Thank you so much.
Hi, UTV Motion Pictures' next film is going to be Thaandavam, G.R. Vikram's Thaandavam. நாங்கள் ரொம்ப எக்ஸைட்டடாக இருக்கோம். இன்றைக்கி மிஸ்டர் டேனியல் கிஷ் கம் ஃப்ரம் US. இஸ் இன்ஸ்பிரேஷன் ஃபார் ஒன் ஆஃப் த கேரக்டர்ஸ் இந்த ஃபிலிம். இ ஸ்போக் அபவுட் எக்கோலொகேஷன். இந்த படத்தில் நிறைய சிறப்பம்சங்கள் இருக்குது. அதில் நீங்கள் இந்த படம் பார்க்க போகிறீங்க. கம்ப்ளீட் ஒரு நல்ல காஸ்டிங். விக்ரம் சாரோட சேர்ந்து அனுஷ்கா, எமி ஜாக்சன், லட்சுமி ராய், சந்தானம், நாசர் ஒரு பெரிய டீம் ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஜெகபதி பாபு ஒரு முக்கியமான கேரக்டர் ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. இந்த மியூசிக் ரொம்ப டாப்பாக வந்திருக்கு. ஜியோ பிரகாஷோட மியூசிக் ஆல்ரெடி டாப்பில் இருக்குது. அண்ட் இந்த படம் விஜயனுடைய கம்ப்ளீட் ஒரு என்டர்டெய்னராக ஒரு நல்ல படமும் கொடுத்துருக்காரு. செப்டம்பர் 8 வாட்ச் ஜிஆர் விக்ரம் தாண்டவம். தேட்டில் பாருங்கள், கண்டிப்பாக சந்தோஷப்படுவாங்க. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்.